Hey guys, how you going? I wanted to start off tonight by showing you what these riots are doing to people. Former firefighter reduced to tears as his dream business is destroyed during the Minneapolis riots. A former firefighter invested his life savings into his sports bar, only to watch it burn to the ground. This poor gentleman here, I watched the footage of him crying. It was heartbreaking. More than 170 businesses have been looted or destroyed during the riots in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. While most videos from the riots show large nationwide chains being set on fire and ravaged, there were small businesses being ruined as well. Small businesses like the Scores Sports Bar in Minneapolis, one man's dream enterprise that was never given a chance to flourish. I just wanted to start this off. I will put these links below for you to read yourself. But this is sad. This is really, really sad. Now, I know why it happened. And there's a lot of questions about this, guys. Okay, so we know that his death sparked it, and I saw that, and I was outraged when I saw this. Oh, so outraged. That is just... Okay. Not exactly sure what happened here, okay? I'm not going to pretend I know because I wasn't there and I don't know. But this is all starting to look very suspicious. Now, I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay, let's take a look at this. Guys, media madness, this is not the person who did this. These two people are completely different. You can tell by the shape of the face. This man here has a long face. This man has a very short head, if you'd like to say. Is very, very... I don't think this is the same person. Now, this is supposedly the person that murdered George Floyd. But it's not... The head is completely different size. The hairline is completely different. The ears, his stick out. His don't stick out as much. I'm just showing you what I'm finding because there is so many questions to this, okay? Apparently these two guys, the police officer and the man that was killed, worked together for 17 years as security for a... Was it a bar? A club, okay? And this one said a whole year, and I've seen 17 years. Oh, there you go, nearly 17 years they worked there. So I'll put this down below as well. I'm not going to besmirch the man. If it really happened and he did die, I am so sorry, but for him and his family. But I don't know. This is really, really strange. Because, okay, now they've tried to fact check me here. But this is, apparently this man's wife, and who is also the brother of this officer who was involved as well. So I don't know what's going on here. I haven't had a whole lot of time to look into it, but I am looking into it, guys. So bear with me if you can. Just going through what I've got. Okay, and this guy and Derek Chauvin have been in trouble together before. They were involved in 3 other police shootings. So there's something going on with these people. And look, to be honest, I don't even know if they are police officers or if they are pretending to be police officers. Okay, I'll show you why. Now, this is just a theory. Please don't take my word for this, but what if the murdered guy by the cop is not dead? What if the cop is not really a cop, and what if this was all staged? Now, I need more time to find more footage, because I did hear somewhere that there was the footage of him being taken away in the ambulance, and they said, like, who rang the ambulance? And because they were there very quickly, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then I came across this. This looks like an Antifa instruction sheet. Okay. Action Oversight Executive Committee has determined when the operators will implement action. Swift transition from planning to implementation by friendly operators is in part to seize as much momentum as possible from current civil unrest in the BWI area. Okay, operators and auxiliary ops must be in constant contact via this. Convey the action. The information will be conveyed after the action, relayed through the same comms channel used to negotiate ops and ops contracts. Do not discuss the distribution or fulfillment of funds during the action. Do not allude to any distribution of funds to anyone outside the organisation or who does not have at least level 6 HRJ clearance. Recommend that attire will be provided at your designated act point by your assigned adjutorg. And then there's a map. These people at each point have specific departure times, must travel on designated routes. These routes have been guaranteed by friendly BWI officials and LE as safer ops and the OGS ops. Demobilisation times differ depending on conditions and assigned ADAGORG act point, but will occur along the same route. Once away from the act point, comms will migrate exclusively to 328 BG. If anyone knows about this, let me know down below. This is wow. Any legal concerns must be reported immediately to closest PIC or coordinate with, who will in turn collaborate with friendly BWI officials to handle legal issues. Expecting possible injuries, if not from today's action, then very likely during this action, whatever that is, unless amended by these people. They'll have ad hoc medics when necessary. Medical regroup points, where to migrate in case of injury. Do not worry about violent action. We have secured limited protections from friendly BWI officials to permit some aggressive activity. Consult page 13 for a list of approved manoeuvres, techniques and props. ADAGORGs will receive confirmation from AOEC representatives in the area when it is appropriate to elevate ops and aggressiveness. Post-action objectives. Primary, agitation of local civilian population. Escalation of civil unrest in BWI area. Provocation of hostile LE and BWI officials. Secondary, escalation of LE deployment in BWI area. And that says AOEC will decide where friendly LEs go to if possible. Galvanisation of friendly and useful allied organisations and creation of environment where organic conflict can grow. Tertiary, recruitment up to the discretion of ATIGORGs, in other words, agitators, seeding of other organic actions in the locations in the US. Ideal civil unrest that leads to deployment of martial law-like policies for BWI, creating feedback loop additional action opportunities. Easy identification of enemies and allies, sympathy from media outlets, emphasis on television media. A debrief will occur, representatives act point. Do not demobilise until obstructed by, again, an agitator or higher, as reiterated in earlier portions of this document. You may not under any circumstances deviate from the practices enumerated in this section. Point of contact, D.A. Donnelly, do not name this individual in any comms or in person. Now, we want to know who this D.A. Donnelly is. This does not leave this document. Hand-to-hand, closed fists may be used only below the neck and above the belt. Open hands may be used wherever. Kicking is not permitted unless provoked to do with no other recourse. Do not reach for LE weapons or make any moves that could be misconstrued as reaching for their weapon. General behaviour, do not congregate with other ops or auxiliary ops in groups of more than 2. Do not make prolonged eye contact or speak with more than 2 other ops or... So they compartmentalise them a bit. If you must speak with other ops directly, please do so via the comms. When not in crowd, keep hands out of pockets and keep them visible. Avoid being caught in open spaces. Stick close to other locals participating in the demonstration. Do not spend too much time on your little walkie-talkie thing. Use it sparingly. We trust you to act independently as much as possible. Navigate using only the approved protected corridors. Stick to your personality profile assignment. Props, do not bring anything to the demonstration. You may only engage in the use of props if other local demonstrators have already done so. Bottles, rocks, sticks and other small blunt objects are permissible as long as the use of props has already occurred among other demonstrators. Jeez. Aggressiveness. ATIGORGs will update you before mobilisations on signs and codes used to identify friendly LEs and BWI officials. Do not engage with them on any level that may be perceived as friendly. Allied LEs have been instructed merely not to engage. They have not been told to assist. ATIGORGs will relay orders from nearby AOEC representatives when it's appropriate to escalate. Jeez. Remember, timing and assignment of escalations is determined by conditions on the ground and intelligence from LEs channeled through their little thingy. If the determination has been made to escalate, specific instructions will be relayed via the little earpieces. Only escalate per those instructions if and when they come. Funding. Here we go again. Point of contact, D.A. Donnelly. Do not name this individual in any comms or in person. This does not leave this document. The disbursement of funds will occur in 3 stages. Initial disbursement of funds prior to action. If you have not already received this disbursement, please reach out to the designated point of contact. Typically, this will constitute 5 to 10% of the negotiated amount. ETA 1 to 2 weeks prior to action. 2. Immediately following debrief, AOEC representatives. Geez, so close, take the E out and it's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Will direct you on where and when you can expect to see the next stage of funding disbursement. Typically, this will constitute 20 to 30% of the negotiated amount. ETA, 24 to 48 hours following the action. Final disbursement of funds will come at some point in the future, a timeline to be determined by AOEC representatives. Your contract and further possible amendments from AOEC ATIGORGs. This will constitute the remainder of the negotiated amount. Wow. Final disbursements are subject to review, so there's no guarantee they're going to get paid. What's this, $26,000? You get 1,437 first off. And that maybe the next payment maybe, I don't know. Wow. Let me know what you think of this down below, guys. I'm going to put this in the description so you can read through it yourself, but this is quite disturbing. We need to know who this D.A. Donnelly. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, no, that's not the wrong one. Would help if I do it properly. Who's this? Hang on. I'm going to have to put a... Who's this? Oh. D.A. Donnelly Inc. is a Delaware corporation filed on March 24th, 2009. D.A. Donnelly Inc. Delaware. Filing status unknown. Company age 11 years, 2 months. What is this? It's a Delaware corporation. Tax file numbers listed as that. Is Deborah A. Donnelly. Deborah A. Donnelly. Publications, Donnelly Research Group. D.A. Donnelly. It's .gov UK. I wonder if that's linked to the other one. Maybe not. D.A. Donnelly does not mean district attorney. We can assume his first 2 initials. Oh, looks like someone's looked into this before. Uncle Sam Misguided Children.com, Friends of Democracy. I might have a deeper look into this, guys. It's not Dennis Michael, it's D.A. Could that be that first? This. Wilmington, is it Delaware? D.A.? Delaware, yeah. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to work it all out, so help me out below. If you know more than what I'm telling you, please let me know. And if you look over the Q posts, you can see that this is irregular warfare insurgency. It's the organised use of subversion and violence to seize, nullify or challenge political control of a region. May involve a complex matrix of different actors with various aims, loosely connected in dynamic and non-hierarchical networks. To be successful, insurgencies require charismatic leadership, supporters, recruits, supplies, safe havens and funding, often from illicit activities. They only need the active support of a few enabling individuals, but the passive acquiescence of a large portion of the contested population will give high probability of success. This is best achieved when the political cause of the insurgency has strong appeal, manipulating religious, tribal or local identity to exploit common societal grievances or needs. Insurgents seek to gain control of populations through a combination of persuasion, subversion and coercion while using guerrilla tactics to offset the strengths of government security forces. Their intent is usually to protract the struggle, exhaust the government and win sufficient popular support to force capitulation or political accommodation. So, and they've been told to stand down, firefighters and police officers from what I've heard. Not only that, there was another point I wanted to make here. Where is it? Apparently, the people that first went in to start all these riots were young, middle class or upper middle class white people So they're leading other people to start all this. And it's part of it's Antifa, and there are other, I think there's more than one group involved in this. But I have to ask you, why? Why loot a store because someone died? And why is this person so important? Why was this one person so important? What about everyone who dies on every other day? I'm sure there's more of them. Why this one particular one? Because it's controlled. Okay, guys, as I said, I'm going to look further into this, but I just wanted to get it out that they're trying to start a race war. They really are. Don't let them. If you see anyone in trouble, even look at these people. This nearly made me cry. This was lovely. They're protecting him because they know that he's going to pretty much get killed if they don't. And this is what we need, people to stand up and help each other, even the police. Because everyone is just as brainwashed as each other. From the police to the medical establishments to us. We've all been there. We've all been brainwashed. But we need to come together, because the minute we do and turn it round is when this will all stop. Because nobody wants this. Not the people in this community, the real people. And I've also heard they've been bussed in from other areas, other states, some even other countries, to start this. So guys, please be careful out there. And now I realise myself now is probably not the time to be out protesting. I did what I did and I'm proud, and it was a good day. And I was aware that anything like this could happen, and I was willing to just leave the minute anything went down. So, but nothing, I was very lucky, nothing like that happened. So guys, I'm going to leave you with this. I know it's a little bit confused, but that's where I stand right now with this. I'm a little bit confused. If you know more, which you probably do, and I'm just about to start searching for more information on this, let me know, especially this D.A. Donnelly person. Because this thing here, I'm going to put all this below so you can look over it yourself. D.A. Donnelly, do not name this individual in any comms or in person. It might say an individual. This still could be this here. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it more, guys. Anyway, let me know what you think down below, but this is definitely trying to start a race war. But not only that, these people are going in and looting and burning down people in their own community. Some of people in their own community own those businesses. Oh, please have a heart, guys. And if you see someone in trouble, please just see if you can get a group of people to stand around them like they did with that police officer. And don't let this happen. We need to come together, guys. Please come together. This is not good. My heart goes out to every American right now. Black or white or Hispanic or any race. If you're American, my heart goes out to you guys. Stay safe, okay? And look, this will be over very shortly. If you remember also way back, Q did say that the people have to be shown. Unfortunately, because a lot of people are not awake. They have to be shown. So what I think is happening is they're a lot of these are Democratic-run states. And they're letting them until people realise you can't vote for these people anymore. Because this is what even Joe Biden was urging this on. And I heard a few others urging it on, even the media urging it on. Don't let them, guys. Don't let them. We're all brothers and sisters worldwide, and this hurts all of us. Okay, my heart goes out to you guys, and okay, I'd just like to say thank you to Victoria. Thank you so much for that donation, and I really appreciate that. If you would like to help support the channel, my PayPal will be down below, but if you can't, if you don't mind, if you could do me a huge favour and sometimes just let one ad play, because apparently that lifts the amount of money I'm earning from them while I'm still able to earn. I can't believe I'm still able to monetize, guys. I think I'm slipping under the radar here. And I don't want to jinx myself. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think of all this down below, guys. Whatever happens, stay safe and stay calm. Now is probably not the time to protest unless you're going to go out armed and protected and form like some sort of community militia to protect your businesses and I would never like, wow, is this where we are? But also, guys, there is one little last hope too. Okay? Call the ball. Because determination that the various state and local authorities are not up to the task of responding to the growing unrest. On the ready. God save America. Is it about to take off? Okay, guys, let me know what you think down below. No matter what happens, we're all with you guys. We're watching. Worldwide, we're watching. Okay, guys, have a good night, have a good morning wherever you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.